TV review: Squid Game Season 3 offers a startling future and a final devastating blow. Netflix's most-watched series ever, Squid Game, has ended tragically. The thriller, which was directed, written, and created by Hwang Dong-hyuk, centers on Seong Gi-hun, Lee Young-jae, who won the games in Season 1 and returned to them in Season 2 with the intention of infiltrating them from the inside out and permanently destroying them. Gi-hun foolishly believed he had the advantage when he returned to the gaming island. However, the former gambling addict discovered that the house usually prevails in these specific competitions at the conclusion of the second season. Although the last season is still very violent and unsettling, it is much more a continuation of the second season than a standalone film. Nevertheless, Season 3 ends this phase of the phenomenon and sets the stage for a fresh, westernized start. Keys and Knives, the third season opener, continues where Season 2 left off, with the pink troops eradicating the rebel players who sided with Gi-hun in an effort to halt the games. These pink-clad fixers, however, are not your average troops who have been doing the front man's bidding. The VIPs, who are excited to be active players in the games they had only observed from a distance, are dressed like soldiers to further immerse themselves in the frenzy. The bulk of the rebel players are immediately killed, but Gi-hun is spared and returned to the main common area. In the midst of the mayhem, Pink Soldier No Yul, Park Gyu-young, hatches a scheme to get her former comrade Park Jae-suk, Lee Jin-wook, who just entered the games to help pay for his little daughter's cancer treatment, off the island. Gi-hun is distraught at the failed insurrection and is tortured emotionally by all that has happened to him. But the games go on. A terrible game of hide and seek, a horrifying variation of jump rope, and, lastly, a death-defying battle in Sky Squid Game are all included. Detective Hwang Jun-ho, Wai Ha-jun, who had sneaked into the games as a guard in the hopes of finding his missing brother, Hwang In-ho, Lee Byung-hun, is still looking for the island where the competitions are conducted, despite Gi-hun's apparent surrender. Unfortunately, at first, he is unable to locate any solid proof due to shady personalities and false leads. Because of the game's repetitious format and dearth of new characters, Squid Game Season 3 isn't as eerie and magnificent as the previous two seasons. Nevertheless, the last 6 episodes of this gripping drama are worth seeing because of some intriguing turns. The birth of Kim Joon-hee's, Jo Yuri, newborn baby at the conclusion of Episode 2, The Starry Night, changes the course of the final games and escalates the stakes to a level never seen before, even if several Season 2 fan favorites pass away in the most heartbreaking circumstances.